Okay, hello to the lucky group that got to do quotient rule for logarithms. You guys get this rule, which is a nice one because what we have here is a minus sign, and that's a minus sign on the outside of two logarithms, and that is the same thing as putting a division or a fraction bar on the inside of two logarithms. Okay, so it's kind of a basic rule that way, and we're just going to play with it here. So what I'd like you to do is pause the video, and after you pause it, you're going to try each one of these questions, and then once you're finished trying the questions, you come back, resume the video, and I'll go through the answers with you. Okay, so pause the video now and try the questions. All right, welcome back. You've tried each one of these questions now, so let's just go through the answers fairly quickly. So let's see here. Now we have a minus sign on the outside of two logs, so that means it becomes a division or a quotient on the inside. So that's going to be 12 divided by 3, and that's going to be log base 2. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, you know what? Maybe you can take this one even farther. I'm going to leave you to that. See if you can take that one farther. Okay, let's do another one. How about this one over here? Here's a minus sign again on the outside of two logs. So therefore, we've got log, again, base 3. Notice this 3 and this 3 are the same, and this 3. So that has to be the case. If this base and this base were not the same, we couldn't apply this rule. It wouldn't work. Okay, but they are the same, so we can change this minus sign into a division. So this is going to be the numerator right here, numerator, and that's going to be the denominator. Okay, so it's going to be like this, 9 over 1/3. Okay, so we can simplify that a bit more. Log base 3 of 9 divided by 1/3 is the same as 9 multiplied by 3. So that's going to be log base 3 of 27. Actually, this one can be taken further as well. I'm going to leave that one for you as well. See if you can make that one go even farther. Okay, let's keep moving here. Let's go over to this guy here again. Here we've got common logarithms because it doesn't say anything for the base, which means there's a little 10 in there. So this one is going to be same idea. Common logarithm, log base 10, of 10 divided by 1 over 5. And 10 divided by 1 over 5 is the same thing as 10 multiplied by 5. So that's log of 50. Okay, good. Moving along. Okay, let's try this next one here. You know, the best way to probably approach this one, what would be the best way? Because we've got a minus sign out the front here. So let's just factor that minus sign out, and we're going to end up with log base 3 of 27, and this is now going to become a plus sign, so it's plus log base 3 of 6. Okay, we can take that step. Now, actually, we're out of your realm now because this is no longer a place for quotient law. There's another group doing product law, which we'll need for this one. But just for the sake of completeness, let's get an answer here. What we're going to have is negative log base 3 of 27 multiplied by 6. 27 multiplied by 6, 27 multiplied by 6, 162. Okay, so I think at this point let's just leave it there for now. That one also can be simplified a little further as well, but I'm focusing right now on the quotient law, so we've already kind of gone a bit beyond that. Okay, I want you guys to all think about this one over here. I'm going to change my pen color. Look at this. Here we have a division. Well, but this division is on the outside of the logarithms. It's not the same as this. It's different. So in that case, we can't do anything with this. This is not a good example for quotient law. So I wanted to throw that one in here just so you could see that you got to be careful about recognizing a division on the inside of a logarithm and a minus sign on the outside of the logarithm. Okay, very last one here. This is a different question. It says rewrite this expression as the difference of two logs. The difference of two logs. Okay, so difference means subtraction. So we have here log base 2 of something subtract log base 2 of something. That's going to be the difference of two logs. Now, what are we going to put in those two blank spaces there? Well, what we have to do is rewrite 768 as a quotient, some numerator over some denominator. Well, there's a lot of different things you could do here if you want. Yeah, well, let's try one that has a denominator of 5. What divided by 5 equals 768? Let's find out. 768 multiplied by 5, 3,840. Okay, I just made this number up out of thin air. You could have chosen any number you want, but this is one quotient which does equal 768. And so one thing we could write here is 3,840 here and 5 over here. So that's one example. You can think of literally an infinite number of examples that are also correct answers to this question. Okay, well, your task now is to, once you shut this video off, to talk to your group members, make sure each one of them understands, because the next task is going to be for you to explain this rule to your other group. Okay, so good luck.